So welcome to Pompey Chimes. This is us picking it up on the 12th of September 2024. Here we are in the Thames and Kennet Marina, lovely marina. It's where we picked Pompey Chimes up from. Our first night on board, and Jeffrey has found his place. We found the champagne, and whilst we was on board we had a lovely evening celebrating picking up Pompey Chimes for the first time. And we had a lovely meal, which was slightly overburnt, slightly overcooked pizza, but it was great anyway. This is the marina at night after taking Jeffrey out for his nighttime doings, and this is the next morning. I was actually on a conference call here on the front of the boat. Beautiful morning. Sharon working well, and I was working hard as well. Jeffrey helping out, of course. And then once we'd finished our work, we set sail and off we went. So we was leaving the marina. It was a beautiful day for it. This is us going down onto the Kennet and Avon from the River Thames, and our first lock. This is the first lock on the Kennet and Avon as you leave the Thames. And then we went through the Oracle Centre, and we'd heard and read about this, where you've got to use a traffic light system. So you have to pull up on the traffic lights and wait for it to go green, and then once it's green you can go through, and you know you're not going to meet anything coming the other way. But absolutely fantastic day for it. Really quiet on the water. There weren't hardly any boats about. This lock here was a bit of a pain. So when you pull up to it on the right hand side here, there's a really strong current from this weir. So we pulled up on side there, but then you'll see in a minute that I actually do clout the side of the lock here, because it was just dragging me across and there's nothing I can do. And you could see that other people have done the same. We were joined by another boater. He was actually a boat mover. It wasn't his boat. He was actually moving this boat for somebody else. He would only join us for a little while, and then he stopped and moored up. We wanted to get going, so we cracked on. And then we moved on past this. This is Burfield's lock, and we had a real problem with Burfield lock. Trying to get through it, it had a leak, so trying to empty it was really difficult, because it kept filling up quicker than we could empty it. It took us about an hour to get through that particular lock. Jeffrey really enjoyed being out on the side there. Sharon operating locks. Jeffrey really taking in the scenery. Sharon having a go at driving the boat and getting used to it. And this is where we moored up, Tile Mill lock, and we had an evening in the pub, which is the Spring Inn. Lovely pub, we'd been there previously. This is the next morning when we got up. Again, another beautiful day for it. Past Aldermaston Wharf, where ABC Boat Hire is. We'd actually hired a boat from there about 3 weeks prior to that, and had a weekend with friends on there. And then we made it to our marina, and this is where we are now. And this was our first mooring. We're not actually on this mooring now, but we have moved.